We are doing your Astro Tarot for Gemini. Oh, we're going to see what your reading is. Gemini. Your current transit for Gemini is in Uranus in the 7th house. So about communication and your relationship. Surprise, surprise. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so first up, and I am using the Crystal Tarot by Elisabetta Trevisan. I am hopefully not butchering that too much, but that is what the La Scarabeo Torino deck. Very pretty. It looks like stained glass. I love this one. No sponsor. So the first up for you is the Three of Swords, and that's like disappointment and heartbreak, and that could be miscommunication. It also could be what's fair, what's not fair. It's also surprise you were not being fair, or someone was not being fair with you. It's with relationships, and it could be like time to break up. This can be a breakup card. Three of Swords, heartbreak and disappointment. And then, if I can get this one, this is the Chariot card, which is the card of Cancer and emotion, the home, which is where your heart is, and that is the Chariot, and that's to split apart, because this is the swords that break the relationship, the straw that breaks the camel's back. Four of Swords is too exhausting, it's too draining, and we have Fortune in the 4th house, generally speaking, general reading, with Aries there on the cusp of the 5th and 4th house. And that's like saying it's very unfortunate, but very fortunate for you to do so, to break up or end relationships or business partnerships. 10 of Pentacles it's a long time coming. This kind of connection can either, you can gain a lot of money because you're going to save a lot of money, time, effort, and energy, or you can stand to lose a lot of money or become in debt, because if you are having toxic relationships, or if you are having that cycle of creating toxic relationships, it can really cost you, because love and money is on the same wavelength. And if you have a toxic business relationship or partnership or work life, it can make you broke. So it is very fortunate for you to end a toxic relationship, connection, or a relationship with something that's not healthy for you, okay? 6 of Cups. Well, you might be being called immature, or someone might be too immature, or maybe things are just kind of like, I wish we could go back to the past, because we have all the swords here. And the 10 is also about decades, or a long time. We wish we could go back. There was a time when it worked for us. But 5 of Swords is now it's like constant fights. It's a battle. Whatever what this is, but for you, it's a battle. And you have to face the fact about letting it go. So where is Cancer in your chart? Where is that? Mars is in Cancer. That's fighting for your home. You might feel like you're fighting for your home, or fighting for your own heart and your own body, your own relationship, your own life. And someone or something is making it difficult for you or threatening that. You have to do that. But also you have to know when to leave and walk away. It can also be about Cancer moon. And whenever we have emotions or tough communication or thoughts, it could also be thoughts that you're working against yourself, you have to do the heart healing. So whenever that happens, I always like to pull the moon cards, the ones by Moonology by Yasmin Boland. And I used to just leave these out because I keep getting these out. Right, because sometimes you have to let the moon be your guide. And we have to see what the emotional healing, what that aspect can look like, what's recommended for you. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Yeah, okay. So that could be coming up. It's like something's coming to a head, something you're going to have to face head on. You're going to have to deal with it. And you will find out the truth. You will make realizations and discoveries about yourself or someone else. And it will be a time for healing. So I feel like this is a time for healing. Definitely for you with what's going on. Definitely time to like release that. Let that go. With our next partial eclipse coming up, because it's the end of August reading. This is like saying, yeah, this is kind of beginning the chapter for you. We're going to pull Boo Oracle since it's spooky time already, and we're going to see what the Oracle card has to say for you about this. In between worlds. So that's definitely about transformation, right? Because swords are about difficulties and transformation, right? It's just kind of like sometimes things get too difficult and you're forced to change, even though you might not want to. You have to, right? And it can feel like you're like in this other reality of like, what is really going on here? And you can feel like this. Don't feel sad. No, because once you make your transformation, once you make the change, once you make these changes, you're going to feel so much better. But right now you might be feeling like, oh, I just don't feel like, even if a relationship is making you feel like that, do not stay in it. Yes, find where your happy place is and definitely enjoy it, maybe indulge in it a little bit. So that's for you, is to find your true happiness. That is the message for you, okay, for end of August, all right? And I hope that made sense.